We're gonna be talking about how we're utilizing microneedling technology. So you can see on your screen, it says Showstopper. It is one of our featured items. It's $50 off. The GloPRO tool itself, when we're talking about microneedling, that's $200. We're also going to be including all the heads that you need, but GloPRO, like I said, you have seen them in the New York Times, Allure Best of Beauty Award winner, TotalBeauty.com, Neiman Marcus Tool of the Year. How do we remove wrinkles? There's GloPRO right there. They're absolutely everywhere. And I'll tell you, when you look at tool technology, there is nothing that comes close to what the GloPRO can do here, because it's so much more than just addressing lines and wrinkles. We're talking about skin's texture. We're talking about enlarged pores. We're talking about firming the skin, lifting the skin, changing your collagen production.
Yes. And I will tell you, I am so excited to announce that this is officially the #1 beauty tool in all of the United States.
Yay!
#1 beauty tool. I know, is that nuts?
Oh my gosh.
It's so crazy. So my only point in saying that is, if you are not GloPROing, we're gonna get you into 2019, sister, because this is the easiest way, the fastest way, and I know you hear needles and you think, is it gonna hurt? Pain-free way to build back that bouncy, juicy, yummy skin. And one more really exciting announcement, because everyone says, you know, skin type, and everyone uses this. Yes, if you have a heartbeat, this will work for you. We just won the Essence Magazine Award for the best beauty tool. So Essence Magazine on Saturday morning, it was just announced, so really exciting. But what you're seeing here, you guys, this is without a serum, without a cream. This is just the power of your body. 3 times a week, 60 seconds, less time than it takes to brush your teeth. After you wash your face, you're gonna glide this tool over the skin. Then you'll apply your topical serums and creams to drink into the skin. And this is so dramatic because it's not only addressing lines, it's addressing the tone of her skin, the pores next to her nose, the nose to mouth lines. Look at this gentleman. He's so adorable. He's an actor in Los Angeles. I can't say his name. But he said, you know, I'm really worried about getting the part. I'm trying out for these parts that, you know, the age of the character is a little younger than myself. Look how much younger he looks. Those fine lines, that is without a serum or a cream. In the clinical study, they're not allowed to use anything else. Keanu Reeves.
That's what my producer said.
Totally joking. We're joking. No.
John Cusack.
Exactly. Guess who it is? Guess who it is? If you get it, you get a free GloPRO. I'm joking. Okay, so take a look at the pores above the eyebrow. Take a look at those fine lines. Men and women, it does not discriminate.
No.
Because the skin will rejuvenate, and that's because we're beings of survival.
Right.
And you're tapping into that response. You think about when you go to a spa setting, right? You get all of the different treatments that are there. Your skin doesn't differentiate if it's, you know, burn it off, scrub it off, fry it off. It just knows that it's being stimulated.
Exactly.
And what's exciting about this is instead of that horizontal exfoliation with all the downtime, and I'm gonna show you some yummy little candies here to really demonstrate this, we're going vertical. And I want you to think about, it's spring now. Have you ever aerated your garden? This is the same philosophy for our skin. So when you glide your GloPRO over the skin, and I'll show you this right here, I want you to pretend that these are layers of your skin, okay? Why does a man look younger than a woman on his jawline? He shaves. So he takes the little micro-stimulation response, takes off this upper layer of the skin every day. So a lot of women in the 90s started shaving. And what we found was that was awesome for texture and tone, but what about the volume? The volume lives down here. So your only way to wake up those sleeping giants is to strip all of this off, and that is a lot of downtime.
Yes.
So what we invented over a decade ago, and guys, we launched it first in a clinical space before we started launching it here, was we said, why are we doing that? Why, you know, to remodel the bathroom or tearing the whole house down? So pretend that this little instrument is one of the 540 painless, I'm gonna bust the myth right there, painless microneedles. And instead of horizontally stripping, we're vertically gently parting these skin cells. And your skin says, whoop, time to wake up. Is that real? Save $20 on this?
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
No, so that would take $20 off and
No
be
way.
$154.95.
No.
The tool itself is $200. So it's a huge saving. You buy this once, you own it. So you don't have to buy.
Is this an April Fool's joke? You guys, this is bananas, bananas, bananas. Just Google what GloPRO goes for. So these channels, your body says whoop, and it pulls it back together. So now you have these firm, bouncy skin cells through vertical exfoliation, but you also have channels. So now you apply your skincare so it can finally hot shot down there. Think about this. This was a total accident that we discovered that GloPRO on its own stimulates the skin. Think of someone who's gotten a tattoo or anything. Look at the skin above it. It looks younger and firmer. We were just trying to get all these amazing ingredients that we were making in the lab, being an R&D facility, down to where they could work. Because they'd work in the Petri dish and they stopped working on the skin. And we found, holy cow, on its own, it forces this micro-rejuvenation response. But now, these little channels stay open for 5 minutes. So this is your window of time. Immediately after you GloPRO, this is your skin insurance. You see those spheres? You see how they drank into the skin? Have you ever wondered why a woman who's, say, 65, she still looks 65, yet she's using all of this stuff? It's locked. Her skin can't accept it, and it doesn't do anything but condition on the surface of the skin. I want to call this out, you guys, because this is now the #1 selling tool in the United States. We're getting a lot of knockoffs. And it's funny because they all look like our original version from over a decade ago. We've advanced. You're getting like version 10.0. So if you're buying needles on a stick on the internet somewhere, they are hurt, they can damage your skin, they are not GloPRO. Trust your skin to the best. This is surgical stainless steel needles. This is the original, not patent pending, patented version. So when you glide this over the skin, it doesn't feel like anything, because there are hundreds of these tiny little needles that force that invisible ninja skincare response in the skin.
Allure, but I just have to say, do you see the seal?
Yep.
Do you see that? Allure Best of Beauty, that's huge.
Yep, huge. And we also have the Women's Wear Daily Award that we just won in New York.
WWD.
So this is, the Allure Magazine Award is like the, you know, the golden man, I can't say the word, you know what I'm talking about. For consumers, Women's Wear Daily is the most prestigious internal award that you can win. This is given from the industry. They picked one item for all of prestige skincare. It could have been a cream, it could have been a serum, could have been a tool. They picked GloPRO. I just received that in New York. I'm so proud of that award because it speaks to what you're seeing here. Better tone, younger skin, firmer skin. Why is that happening, my friends? Because you're actually making new skin. You're making, through vertical exfoliation, new skin cells. And your skin cells almost like, think of like muscle memory. They come back remembering how they were supposed to be.
It's so true, and you see this difference fast.
Amazing.
I don't want you to think, okay, wait a minute, how long do I have to wait? Is it painful? How, is it gonna hurt? What am I gonna, no. Oh, it comes with the batteries, you turn it on. You've got the red light there, right? You just go ahead and start. You go in every direction, vertical, horizontal, and then you're gonna start to feel like your skin is getting plumper.
Tingle,
like a tingle. Immediately put on all of your serums, all of your creams. We only have 960 of these for the entire visit. This is just the beginning of Jamie's visit. Don't forget, you take $20 off when shopping with your HSN.
I'm just gonna say this, and it's only 1 in the morning, so you know, half the country's asleep. If you take $20 off, that would officially be the lowest price, not only at HSN, but anywhere in the world. I mean, my friends, go right now to Sephora.com, Nordstrom.com,
it's $200
Neiman's.com. $200 for just the tool alone. And worth every penny if you Google what the cost of microdermabrasion is for one treatment. More than $200, and you buy a 6-pack typically. And I'll tell you what, this is the exact same tool. If you're asking, well, is it the same? This is the same exact GloPRO. If you walk into any of our retailers, you walk into any of our dermatologist's office, this is the same thing with the same results. No other skincare besides GloPRO used to achieve this after image. Look at the pores next to her nose. And you know when you put makeup over enlarged pores, it's like craters.
I know,
You look older.
I know.
If you have those frowny nose to mouth lines, we did a clinical study, clinically proven to plump out the nose to mouth lines 1% a day over 30 days, a 30% plumping. And you can see it here. Look at her orange peel texture.
I know,
The
look at the enlarged
discoloration.
pores. I know, I'll tell you right now, we're gonna show you her full face here.
Look at this.
It's not even the same, it doesn't even look like the same face. Look at the forehead. It's the nose to mouth. Look around the cheek area. Look at the volume that's coming back. Look how her eyes don't look so deep set underneath her eye area. Look at that periorbital eye area. So this configuration that we have for you is, if you use the HSN card and you take $20 off, is the best value. So who is this for? If you're looking in the mirror right now and you've got enlarged pores, you've got deep lines and wrinkles, you've got uneven skin, it's blotchy and dark, and you're saying, okay, I'm using great creams and serums, but nothing's really happening. I see a little change, but I wanna see a big change. I wanna start to look younger. I wanna see that transformation. You've gotta be using the GloPRO. You can use this every day if you want to. You can use this a couple times a week. It's up to you. But again, it's so easy. You turn it on. You've got that red light therapy there. We're also including the bottle here. You wanna fill this with alcohol to sanitize it. You're also going to receive the wraps with
or
it.
Just have some alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, $20 off is April Fool's Day.
I know.
Guys, let me show you on my arm what's going on right now, okay? I'm gonna do this on my arm because I don't have a mirror, and I want you to imagine this is your face, okay? So I'm gonna just GloPRO right here, a little patch of my skin. And what's happening is I'm telling my skin to wake up. This is ninja. This is invisible. You cannot see anything that this is doing, but it's doing a whole lot. It's called micro-stimulation instead of macro-stimulation, like the things with lots of downtime. So that red LED light, we know red is for aging, blue is for acne, so it's kind of microwaving your results, shining down into those thousands of little microchannels. You don't need to press hard, aerate the garden. We're gonna aerate the garden and plant the seeds. Aerate the garden, plant the seeds. So now I GloPRO'd right here. This skin is unlocked for 5 minutes. This skin locked over here. So now I'm gonna take a cream. Just grabbing one from back here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not doing my job. I'm
Vanna,
sorry.
darling.
I know.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna do, I GloPRO'd right here, okay?
Okay.
And then I did not GloPRO over here.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, wait, we need more cream than that. Good? Okay, good. In fact, I'll even put some extra cream over here just to make it super even. Even more, go. Okay, unlocked skin. So I'm gonna rub this into my arm, just like this, and I want you to watch how this drinks into this area right here. You see how immediately it drinks into the skin. Watch what happens over here.
You can see exactly where you started and stopped.
Literally, literally. Look at this. Still rubbing. Still rubbing. And it's not going in. What happens, my friends, is we think that we're rubbing product in. We're just rubbing it around. It gets on our pillowcase at night. It gets down our shower drain. These ingredients, go buy cold cream from CVS if you're gonna not use GloPRO, because all it's doing is condition the skin. The ingredients that are designed to build juicy volume, those are called the fibroblasts, and those cells live deep in the skin. They gotta get there to do something. This is why we invented GloPRO, because all these ingredients were doing cool stuff in a Petri dish and nothing in the human skin. That's why a woman 65, 70, she's spending money on all this stuff. It's like someone's not telling the truth here, right?
It's so true.
Just for this is your skin insurance. Unlock the skin, plant the seeds. This is locked skin. It's your choice. This is why this is the #1 selling tool in all of America. It's sold all over the world. It's now becoming the #1 tool globally. I'm hoping in the next 6 months it will be, because I want everybody to be getting 100% of their $100 cream out of their skincare.
You want that kind of penetration.
Yes.
If you're not getting that, it's just sitting there.
Just sitting there. You're wasting money.
You're wasting money.
It's cash in the trash.
Especially if you've got if you've got thicker skin, or you're somebody right now who's not exfoliating properly, everything's just sitting topically. So use your HSN card, take that $20 off, which brings it down to $154. You're receiving the $200 world-renowned #1 best-selling tool which is normally $199 for $154. You're also receiving the prep pads that you can use to cleanse your face before. We've got 7 minutes or sell out on this.
Oh my gosh.
Don't forget, if you're ordering
this is supposed to last the whole day. I'm dying.
Well, we already sold out of our first item. If you'd like to pick this up, we have for what? Basically $25. The infuser, if you're ordering the GloPRO or any Beauty Bioscience item, I wanna point out, you can go ahead and get the infuser for only $25, and it's a $65 value, but use this underneath your eye area. For me, this builds the collagen. This brings the firmness back. For me, this helps with all my lines and wrinkles and my enlarged pores.
Oh my gosh.
Why does it work so well with those?
So here's the deal, guys. Remember, when your body, I can't say some words here, so when it stimulates, it makes bouncy new skin cells. New skin cells don't come back with issues. Were you born with a skin spot? Were you born with a wrinkle? No, you're rebirthing cells through this vertical exfoliation process. It makes so much sense. This is without any skincare. Imagine if she had used this with her favorite serum, her favorite cream that could now do its job. Imagine 3 months down the road, your results get better and better.
That's so true.
3 times a week, less time than it takes to brush your teeth, as much time as it takes to walk down the stairs to get a glass of water. This is Dusty. He's an actor in LA that we talked about. And I will tell you, he says, I'm booking younger parts now. because of this tool. And in fact, he bought a second head to share with his girlfriend. Here's a woman in her late 30s. So again, whether you're 83 or 33, she's late 30s. She's just starting that nose to mouth crease.
I know.
It's gone. Hello, hello, darling. And that nose to mouth crease, that's where your makeup settles. And that's where you start to look older with makeup on. You don't have that makeup optional skin. Babes, we're going into that time of year where it's the outdoor wedding. We're out in the sun and you can't hide. And if you're wearing tons of coverage, which is nice, that's fun, but that should be a choice. This time of year, you want that glowy, dewy, bouncy, yummy skin, and nothing will give the bounce back to your skin.
Look at your skin.
Like GloPRO.
And every time I work with Jamie, I look at her skin in awe.
Oh, well, look who's talking. But
Well,
I will say, so 8 years I've been here in June. I can honestly say,
you look better now.
Don't you think?
You look better now than you did.
I think so too.
And I think I look better now.
You do.
I know that's a little...
No, you do.
My skin looks better now than it ever has.
Ever has. I told you that last time we were together.
I am faithful to tools.
That's right.
To tools.
That's
I
right.
am very faithful
All
to
the
tools.
difference.
It makes the biggest difference. There is nothing else like vertical, what we call exfoliation or microneedling. If you ever go to a doctor's office and they talk to you about microneedling, you may have received an ad, you know, in your email talking about it, maybe a discount. It's about $150 to $200 for microneedling.
Well, it's $300. And you buy a six-pack. Yeah.
You buy a six-pack. So here, I bought it one time, I went. First of all, it hurts.
Right.
It hurts really bad. They tried to numb my skin up. I don't think they left it on long enough. It hurt really bad. And then they gave me ice packs. And I'm like, well, what are these for? And she's like, well, when the numbing cream wears off,
oh my gosh, I know.
It's gonna hurt.
Guys, and that's
it hurt.
It does hurt.
I was red. I had about 3 or 4 days of downtime.
Not this.
Not this, but you get all the benefits because we're just tricking your skin.
And not only that, because you do it more frequently, it's like, instead of saying, hey guys, let's go work out twice a year and run the Boston and count that as our exercise. No, your skin needs regular stimulation. So read some of these reviews that are coming up and you will find read them on Sephora.com, read them on Nordstrom.com. Everywhere, everyone is raving. All the celebrities, the influencers that you see using GloPRO, I don't even know what they would ask to pay that. We have never paid an influencer. And you see the biggest celebrities.
Oh, yeah, you do.
One influencer that has 45 million followers, you probably know who she is. She was using her GloPRO on an airplane 2 weeks ago. I mean, to each their own. Let's go. Okay, before we go to Robin, you guys, if you're just tuning in, look at this now.
I know,
it's almost dry.
I know.
It's almost dry. Okay, so I GloPRO'd right here on this little patch of skin. Aerate the garden, plant the seeds. I created thousands of little microchannels. And see, my skin is not red, and I'm very, very sensitive. Look at the difference. I put cream here and cream here to kind of simulate what happens at night on your face after you GloPRO. This is what happens.
Good point.
When you put your serums and creams on without GloPRO. You think you're rubbing it in, but you're just rubbing it around, and then it's on your pillowcase, it's down the drain. Thousands of dollars wasted a year. Just go buy cold cream if you're not GloPROing, because all of this is doing is conditioning the skin. This is actually getting down to where it can work. You can literally see the line of where I GloPRO'd. Let's go over to Robin, because you said pores earlier, Amy. I think that's really important because it addresses so many things. In fact, one girl in our New York office, she said that she had the chicken skin on the back of her arm, and this is the only thing that got rid of it. So we're still discovering things that it does. Okay, Robin, show everyone how to do it. Robin's doing a technique that I love. If you have deep nasolabial, nose to mouth lines,
get in there.
Get in there. And pull your skin back towards your ear, especially if it kind of folds over a little bit. Robin is in her mid-50s. Her skin is bananas. She has not a stitch of makeup on that skin. National television. She's booking all kinds of jobs. I'm seeing her on commercials everywhere. So Robin, what does it feel like? How easy is it to use? I mean, what are your thoughts on GloPRO?
Well, I've been using it for, oh my gosh, almost a year and a half now, and I have to say, it's addressed so many skin issues, and it doesn't hurt at all. It feels kind of warm and tingling, but the one thing I have to point out, and I'm 54 years old.
You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Like, oh my gosh.
Now, I've always had a problem with large pores, and at my age, to finally find something that helps with that is just remarkable.
So let me just tell you,
seriously.
I'm like inches from Robin's face. This woman doesn't have a pore. And I'll tell you, what's so exciting about this is everything is like a corset, just comes back tighter, comes back firmer. And what's nice too, because like you said, Amy, that vertical exfoliation, sometimes pores enlarge as the sebaceous glands are going crazy. So it really evens out that rhythm. So everything is tighter. It kind of pushes all of that junk out. But you see how Robin is, there's no right or wrong way, guys. It's not like a, you know, I have to go in one direction or circle. Literally, aerate the garden. Any way you target, where are you most excited to use GloPRO first? And if you put me on a desert island and said cream or GloPRO, I'm going GloPRO because that taps into your body's power. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, nothing like it. Okay, I wanna go to Iva too, because I wanna show you that every skin type, and whether you're 22 or 82, we start losing 1% of our collagen production a year.
I hate that. I hate
it.
I know.
Isn't it the truth? And now, with this, we're building that volume back. I mean, we're making our skin really do what it used to do when we were younger. So you can see how Iva's just GloPROing away. We're watching our TV show. She's getting right up to the eye area, which is totally cool and totally fine to do. And the glow that this gives your skin.
Yeah, get the side of your nose. Yes.
That's so smart.
Oh yeah, I really get in there.
Yes.
That's where my big pores are.
See, I need to do a better job getting in the side of my nose.
I'm telling you, it makes the biggest difference.
Yes.
I just pull my nose to the side, just like Iva did, and then I just get right in there.
And you know what? We have that eye attachment head, and that's the one that Iva has on. It's a little narrower, and that really would help you super get in